Hello, thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Spiritual Scientist. I'm Victor Hamza. Thanks for checking me out. So, I literally feel compelled to make a video this morning. I didn't want to make a video, but I feel compelled to make a video. This, I think, is an important video, as in all my other videos I feel like are important, but this one feels super important this morning. It's something that really bothers me, and I want to talk to you about it. So, it's about what's going on in America right now, and I'm going to get right to it. This person who is in charge, I guess, of the DOJ, Department of Justice, Garrett, this person, I guess that's their first name. This person, I just found out, has a relative who actually is in charge of the critical race theory, making money from it. The literature from the critical race theory, they are the ones that publish the works that go to the school. It's a relative. So it's a conflict of interest, which is against the Department of Justice's own laws that says that you can't do that. So they push through this law to stop parents from talking out against critical race theory at these town hall not even town hall meetings, school board meetings. It's just ludicrous. It just bothers me so much. And if the thing about it is, each and every one of us has to get on and talk about this. Not just me. Everybody does. When everybody talks about it, that's when things will finally change, and we'll change these things. Because you can't, who's the enemy? They're saying the enemy is us. And I was afraid of that. Back in the day, I took an oath to protect the United States. That's right, I was in the military. And when I took that oath, I always felt like I have to stop, protect the United States of America against enemies, foreign and domestic. Well, this is for the government to call housewives domestic terrorists is totally ludicrous. And I was quite frankly worried about that. When we lost a lot of enemies, like for instance, the Taliban. Now we're not there fighting the Taliban anymore. What are you going to do? Who are you going to fight? Where are they going to find these enemies? Well, they're finding them now. We're the enemy. So you get this machine going and it can't stop, right? The one thing I want to say to you too is what's the number one export of America? What is the number one export? Really, it's it's idea of freedom. Freedom is our export. And right now, we're not exporting freedom. We're not even importing freedom. We're anti-freedom, it sounds like. It's just so disconcerting. And for the media who are paid off to come out and say that, they're showing clips about what actually happens at these, meetings, and how dare, they have to label these, they have to get the FBI involved when parents go up and talk to the teachers at the school board. Really? It's totally insane. You know what else is insane? Merek came out with something, which is a pill I heard about just recently, about a pill that's supposed to help with COVID, and I think that's great. Supposedly, what I'm hearing is it's based on ivermectin. I'm not, I haven't researched it yet. I'm a little busy, but it sounds like that's great news. I don't care if they based on something else, as long as it works, and if it works better, that's what I'm after. That's great. I want to help people. I want that to help people. What I heard though is that they're charging 40 wouldn't be so bad, 40 times the amount that it costs to make the pill. 40 times, and the government's going to be, I guess, footing the bill, which is the American taxpayers. So 40 times. Okay, so I understand retail. There's something called keystoning. When you have a product, maybe you make it 40% times what it costs, maybe 1.2 times what it costs to make a profit. I understand that there's they have to do the research about it. It costs a lot of money for research. But listen, you have the research teams there, you're doing it, and quite frankly, it's benefiting all of mankind. To charge 40 times, and it's quite disgusting. And you won't get any increase into that unless we all share this information, unless we go out and talk about this ourselves. You're not going to get anybody involved, because basically what we're seeing, like with the what happened over in Australia, these people are getting paid off by these pharmaceutical companies. Look who's the major sponsor for the media. Pharmaceutical companies are big advertising. They're spending a lot of money with the media. So you're not hearing about this, which is very disconcerting. And I have to say that this whole thing about, I have children going to American schools, public school, and I noticed in the last year that they're talking a lot, my children, about race. And I said, wait a second, I really don't. I don't feel like I have a prejudice bone in my body. And then I'm talking to my kids, and then they're starting to talk. Oh, this person's white, this person's black. I said, what are you talking about? Where'd you get that from? And it's because they're talking about it at school all the time. It's like it's crazy that they're getting into this racial theory. They're going to start, I guess, segregating kids at kindergarten by race. And correct me if I'm wrong, but the whole thing's insane. It's just very bothersome. So I have to spend my time, correcting all the mistakes that my children are taught, because they're saying, oh, this person's Jewish, this person's white, this person's black, this person's that. That's what I said, no, that's not what it's about. I don't judge a person based on their color. I don't judge a person, based on their race. Let's talk about that. I base a person on like the vibration of their soul, what their actions are, and that, and it's just so bothersome. Anyway, thank you so much for tuning in. I gotta go. Like, subscribe, share. Love you guys. Peace out. Bye-bye.